The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can... Big chance! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Argentina. It's Ibrahimovic! He scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Eintracht Frankfurt are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Argentina have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. And it's Otto. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Now it's Pelé. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Puskas! This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Messi. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. Tries to play it through. Oh, such a clever touch. Puskas. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Now it's Joellinton. Now, can they get him away? And Puskas! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Joellinton. He's got away. Pelé! harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Gerrard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Joelinton. Vieira. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira with a definite foul there. Bellingham. Messi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Bergomi picks it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here, and this is Puskás. Picks out Pelé! They score! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was...
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Argentina are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Se solicita la presencia del padre de un niño con gorra azul en el centro de información. Se está realizando un cambio.
Eintracht Frankfurt get the second half started. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Bergomi. Joelinton. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Doku. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Joelinton, and it's Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet, and here's Bale. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's gone loose. Messi. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's away. He's had a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Pull it. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Valverde. Pull it. And a chance! He has done it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Doku. Now it's Bale. Now it's Yamal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bale. Makaleli.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Searching pass he's played there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Doku. Nesta deals with that comfortably. Cruyff. Now Otto. Up Pisson. And it's Bergomi. And it's Bergomi. Great vision. And he's had it nicked away. That's a sharp pass. Yamal pinches it off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. I think we're just about done here. Araujo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Looking for a runner. Valverde is always scanning the pitch for targets. Clipped into space. And this is shot a goal! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So that's it, it is all over. Magic, what a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Muchas gracias.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that...
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Doku. Cruyff. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale. Mohamed Salah. And that's played in low. That's really well cleared. Vieira. Rummenigge. He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rummenigge. Look at it's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's gone backward. And he's had a hit! They've scored! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Robertson. Lahm does really well to win the ball there.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff. Doku.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah. Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Puskas. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Messi is having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Schmeichel gets it away. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Odo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bale. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Salah. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Bale. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Almost half an hour in now. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Quality ball. Joellinton. Puskas. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Doku. Now Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Lahm calmly anticipates. Joelinton. Pele. For Joelinton. Bale. Oh, they could break here. Rummenigge. Here's Doku. And it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge finds himself offside. Vieira. Bale was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a throw-in.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 11. Número 10.
And it's Ribery.
Messi.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Número 14.
Looking for a run.
Número 50.
Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Salah. And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Doku. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Doku. Robertson.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Rafael Leao! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. Moved on forwards. He's taking on the lot of them. Played out wide, and it's Otto. Showing great feet there. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Doku. He's got away. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And he shoots! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good ball, good take. Vieira. For Joellinton. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's a promising position. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Bellingham. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo. Doku. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Rafael Leao producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box.
A header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yeah. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, a very decent attempt. Otto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. It's Asa! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, important interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Terrific header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Puskas, and he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had...
Snyder! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Argentina contra Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pele, and this is Pele. Plays it across. Header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Vieira. That's a delicate pass. And that should get the job done. Tries to play it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's come to nothing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Otto. Vieira. Argentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. There's a sharp little ball here. Pinches it off him. Joellinton. Argentina are looking to break at pace. That has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Showing good feet. Joellinton, it's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. And it's Messi. Played through into space. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. Platini! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
And the shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Joellinton. Robertson. Pele. Messi. Pele. Scholes. Platini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ibrahimovic, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's delightful. Robertson has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. Odo, Gattuso. And here's Messi. And Puskás! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Puskás clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. And this is Pelé! Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Robertson. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. And he shoots! Superb goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have...
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good spread. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira might just make this. Puskás. That ball looks a good one. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Messi. Puskás.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Can he finish? They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's certainly onside here. Cleared without complication. This is Scholes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Joellinton. Now it's Puskás. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Played into the box. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Platini really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi.
Hazard with the
Número
short one.
11. Número 8.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Número 85.
Argentina are
Número
looking to go
14.
forward now.
Número 50. Número 13.
Doku.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Can they get him away? Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Rafael Leao. Park Ji-sung. Can he get it through? It's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Platini. He's had it taken off him. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
5 minutes left on the clock. Doku. Robertson has it in a wide position. Looks a smashing ball. This looks shoots! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Vieira. Now it's Platini. Now it's Platini. Oh, played right into his path. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cruyff. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pelé. Robertson receives it in a good position here. That's a decent clearance. Bellingham. Nedved. And it's Bellingham. That is good alertness. Yamal. Bellingham. Joelinton did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. Puskas touches it back. Oh, well played. That has not gone well. Back into the middle, strokes it back, and it's lofted through here. Caught offside that time. Vieira. It's a good ball out wide. Messi could try cutting inside here. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Argentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. No way. Chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Nesta. And it's Joelinton. That's Maldini. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Nedved. Look at the space here. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. And it's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Nedved.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! He's scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive. Gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vieira. Bellingham. Joellinton.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Hullet. Joellinton.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
There's a sharp little ball here. And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And so we're off again.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Puskas. Joellinton has found the net here, of course. Turns and goes back. Aims beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nedved. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. Robertson.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Cambio
We
en
have got
Argentina.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
18, número 10, Messi.
Odo.
Número 11.
And he's had it
número
nicked
8.
away.
Entran número
Platini.
14.
Oh, this is a terrific
número
run.
7. Número 50.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Showing great feet there. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Valverde. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Odo. Vieira. Robertson under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Vieira cuts out the pass. And here's Doku. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Doku. Now it's Ronaldinho. 75 minutes played. Good read, needed to be. Danger averted for now. Vieira. And here's Doku. Wrong. And a chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Park Ji-sung. He saw the danger and he went... Shot, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira gets a good foot in there.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Nesta. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Michel Platini. He has found the way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from.
Goes for the header! That's another chance! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that's it. Argentina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Argentina desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Just watching the guy play is a thrill. Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire...
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for the run. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. And the shot's on here. And that is expertly dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Otto drives forward on the overlap. Now it's Pelé. Looking for a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pelé really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Messi plays it short. Foot in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Joellinton. And this is Puskas. Vieira. Now it's Messi. De Jong, a player who needs no introduction.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maradona. Cristiano goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Otto. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makaleli. Nedved. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Pelé receives it in a good position here. Makaleli. Argentina are trailing against the run of play. Robertson tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! And it's in! Argentina are level! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Nedved. And the finish! Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Otto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Jong. Puskas looking to add to his goal. And it's Nedved. And here's Eto'o. Knocks it into space. Joelinton. Now it's Pele. Great vision. Oh, super fine. Puskas! It's hit the upright. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Argentina are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's going to go a long way. Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play it. Shoots! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. Bullish header! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And this is Maradona. And this is Nedved. He's having a shot!
Verona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. And this is Eto'o. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's gone loose. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Puskas. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 10. Messi.
So the lead now is 2.
Número 8.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Cambio.
Oh, that's neat. They're urging him to shoot. Argentina can break now. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff making good progress on the right-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on goal. He's played it long.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Makaleli. Schneider. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Schneider. Oh, he's and he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Here's Doku. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, no joy this time. Makaleli. Pele. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Atalanta finding their passes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Luis Suarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Joelinton. Lahm. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm with a definite foul there. Odo. João Neves. For Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Pele. Robertson. And that's a dangerous ball. And that's been won straight back. And he's really put himself on the line here. Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Cross into the... He's got full! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Pele. Joelinton. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thinks about the shot. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Pele. Odo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Joelinton. And they're quick to get it back. Puskas. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Joelinton. And it's Lahm.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. João Neves has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Joelinton. Bergami. Joelinton tries to play it through. Toure has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Robertson. That is lovely. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Puskas. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Joelinton stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neves. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chance for a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Big chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Joelinton. Now it's Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Pelé. He's being urged to shoot. Hernes. Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. And this is Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Turns and goes back. That's tidy. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Otto. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Argentina are still that goal to the good.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. This is the time you need that pace.
Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Joelinton, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi. Número 11. Número 8.
Aims beyond the defence.
Número 14.
Yaya Toure is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Atalanta really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, really cute. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That looks a good ball through. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dida getting this one clear. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Dembele. Can he finish? He scored! With so little time left, grandstand finish. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Ferdinand has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nesta. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yaya Toure has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Nesta.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, les por radio del partido de hoy en vivo por la estación oficial del club.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. Knocks it into space. And here's Haaland, and the shot! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, good ball. Yaya Toure. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. That's a throw. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Crossed into the middle. Jordi Alba played it again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Lahm. Robertson gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Puskas. Puskas has been caught there, it's a foul. Otto. Shot Puskas! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Jordi Alba. Looking to play him in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pelé, and he's lost his man here. Pelé had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Otto. For Messi. Tries to play it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bullet aims beyond the defence. He is through here. And he whips it in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He has a look up. An instinctive delivery. Dunk attempts a clearance. Jordi Alba. Puskas. And it's Messi. It could be in here. Oh, it's a great ball here. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Messi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in, and this is Puskas. Bullet. Jordi Alba. Puskas. Otto. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, super ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Puskas, and he's surging through.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
He's had it taken off him. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Pelé. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's made its way. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And this is Messi. Now it's Puskas. Joellinton. And this is Pele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Pele. Now it's Messi. Now it's Puskas. Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho with the short one. Flashes it across. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
Maldini.
Número 8.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Lahm gets the foot in and wins the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Aubameyang. Smoothly does it. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Aubameyang really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Rijkaard tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Great vision. That's a throw. Swings in a big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Al Hilal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. Shot, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? There will be a throw-in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Figo.
Oh, really well played.
Figo. Crosses it in here. He gets big. Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Lahm, he's found a way past, he's got away.
Lahm.
He rises! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Al Hilal really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? There's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Picked out brilliantly. And this is Bale. Collar! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Can he get on the end of this? In with the challenge. Good play on the left-hand side here. 5 minutes to add. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yeah. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bale. Driving forward. Jordi Alba. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. And it's Robertson. He's in space and looking for options. He's shifting through the gears here, showing good feet. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.